Alright, so if you clicked on this video, it's because you want to know how to make a fucking oh my bad, I didn't make a cuss. You want to know how to make a internal cheat for basically any game, which it's pretty simple. So I'm just gonna hop into it here. So yeah, I just want to make a DLL because we're gonna be injecting a DLL to the virtual memory with the game. So I'm gonna be doing it for this game called Saurbraten, or the fuck this shit is, Cube 2. You can do it for Assault Cube if it's your first time or whatever you want. I'm just gonna do it for this because I fucking feel like it. So I'll just make it Saurbraten internal. Okay. Alright, so when you first open it up, it'll look something like this. We just want to, okay, for one, I'm going to turn off this shit because I don't want it to create these dog shit files. I'm going to go to properties. Let's change this to release. I just always keep it in release mode unless I actually have to debug something. Let me change this to the standard. So we want to go to precompiled headers and we just want to turn these off. So we're not going to use this. I'm just going to edit this, get rid of this shit. I think that's all I want to do. Preprocessor. Yeah, that should be fine. So I'm just going to delete all three of these. Hashtag include windows.h. Should fix all of that. We just want to make 2 additional items real quick. Or actually, here I'll make 4. It's because we're gonna need them. Make a constants. .cpp. Make a constants header file also. Oh, I just did not mean to do that. Let's make a code, or we can make this reclass. So we're using a reclass to get our player classes and all the information for those at the view table and fucking position and health values and shit. Alright, let me actually make a folder for this stuff too. I don't want it to look all this messy. Add, just make this source. Alright, there we go. Now we got it cleaned up. So DLL main. Let's include hashtag pragma. What is it? Pragma once. I'm just gonna put this at the top of all these, so I don't have any errors for like my classes and shit when I'm adding them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this to the side for now and just hop into the game because we're gonna need to find the player class and the values and shit before we can do anything with our console. So let me pull up Cheat Engine. Let me attach this. I don't want to load the associative table. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking for my y value. So I'm gonna use unknown initial value and value type float. Let me actually change maps real quick. Okay, FFA. All right. So I'm gonna be looking for my y value. You can do health if you want to. I'm just gonna do y because it's easy. So let's do a random initial. Then we can do increased value, next scan. Next scan. Okay, let me do decreased value. Just hop down here. Increased. Alright, that should be good. I'm not gonna take these static ones. Just gonna use these. Okay. So yeah, I already know this. Okay, that's not gonna be right. That's not gonna be right. That's not gonna be right. Because they're not like the rest of these here. And they're too low for the x value and the y value. Or for the y value, I mean. So the way you want to find out what the fucking which one is the right y value, you just select a multiple of them. But you just click on it and then shift, click on another one, press enter. You change the value of all of them at the same time. So obviously we know one of these is it, so we're just gonna delete the rest of these. Just keep doing this over and over again. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we can just try out each one of these. So that's not it. Okay, that one's it. So we found our y value. Now we can see, find out what accesses this address. So make a debugger. And we see that, so moving RBX plus 38, which is a pointer into EAX. RBX 38, EAX and RBX 38. Okay, so yeah, this basically just means that RBX is like the default address, and then this is the offset plus 38, which is probably going to our position. So if we pull up RBX 38 is probably our fucking player class initial value. So I'm just gonna go and look at this real quick. Our initial address. Attach this. Alright, so yeah, I can already see our stuff right there. Let me just add a couple more bytes. Just add like 1,000, whatever. Okay. So this looks like it could be our y. Oh, this is definitely a vector right here. So vector 3. Let's change this. Okay, that doesn't do anything, so it's probably some random shit. So let me remove this. Okay, this one looks like it could be our y also. This is probably our x. Okay, yeah. So this is our position. 309. It looks like it's probably our pitch or our yaw. Assuming it's gonna be pitch. Let me just make this a vector 3. Actually, no, I don't. No, it's not a vector 3. It's an integer. Or wait, let me fucking. Not an integer. My bad. A float. I mean. So this one's probably our. Yeah, that's our. This is our pitch right here. First one's our yaw. Name these. And that means this one is most likely our roll. If we just change this to 10, our screen should shake. Yeah. Because yeah, pitch or yaw pitch and roll are usually like right next to each other in the code. Let's see what else we have here. Let me try to say 32. This might be our HP bar. No, it's not. Here, we can just make all of these fucking 832s. Let's look at them. See which ones are HP or like ammo or something. Okay, this is probably our health value. Yeah. So this is gonna be our health. What is this? Oh, that's our max health. So max health. I think that's probably all I'm gonna need for now. Let me just get rid of the rest of these fuckers. Move nodes. Know what this is. I'm not gonna bother. All right, I think this should be good for our initial um code for our thing. So we can just rename this, name it player. We could name it entity, but it doesn't really matter what you name it. Okay, did I get everything right? Yeah. Let's go, okay, let's pull up our, let's go to reclass.h, just paste this in here. Oh, let me create a vector 3 class. Make this public. Oh, fuck. Float z, float y. Oh, my GitHub Copilot isn't working. It's unfortunate. Int 32. Let me include let me include IO stream also. Alright, get rid of those errors. Okay, cool. Let me hashtag include reclass dot oh quotations. Okay, so now we have our player class. We can make create thread. So it should be no pointer size 0. LP thread underscore start routine. Just make a console. We'll define it in a second. No pointer 0. No pointer. Okay, maybe make a console. Okay. Yeah, we need to create a console in here. So we're gonna do allocate console. And then I can't remember. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT real quick. So I can't remember what to use for the allocate console function, to be honest. It's like something with like a file F or some shit. Okay, there's a function with Windows API allocate information. Okay, yeah, this is what we want here. So reopen. Okay. So we allocate console. We'll just print out console created. Let's give an inline character too. All right, and let's go while true. Make a while true statement. What the fuck just happened? Okay, I have no idea what mess I just did. Okay, let's make our constants real quick. Should be a h module. Process handle. Oh wait, give me a second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry, had to go do something real quick. Oh well, I guess y'all want to know whether I was gone. Whatever, bro. It doesn't fucking matter. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, we're setting up the fucking module handle. Yeah, I fixed my Copilot while I was gone. My billing was fucked up for some reason. Yeah, uint pointer underscore t. Yeah, that looks about right. So base address, uint pointer, get module handle, null. Let's make this null pointer. I think it does the same thing though, but I don't really know. Or, oh well, this is gonna be on our fucking constants.cpp. We'll just copy and paste that. Hashtag include constants. Extern uint pointer. Oh. Uint pointer underscore t. Yeah, and then let's put our let's put our local player extern player pointer to just make this local player. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I think that's all we'll need for now. If we need something more, I'll just come back here and edit. Let's just copy and paste these in here. Let's set this equal to get module handle. Okay. External player pointer is equal to. Let's do pointer to a. Okay, it's. I don't know if this is the right base address. Let me go get the right base address. So to get the base address, we're gonna want to go to. Let me change my window so you can see everything. Okay, maybe let's turn our display. Oh, so I was trying to fix my Copilot. Alright, so to get the pointer or to the fucking like the static IP address, we're just gonna take this address and let's do a new scan for 4 bytes. Change the hex. Alright, so it's gonna be one of these. So we can just choose one of these 3 static ones. I guess I'm just gonna choose the first one because it doesn't really matter. I mean, it does kind of matter, but not in a big deal. So make sure you put 0x before it because or else it won't know that it's hexadecimal. Alright, that should be good for that. Let's go back to DLL main so we can set up our console now. So while I don't need to do no, let's do if here, let's make a string real quick. Standard string input standard send input. Okay. Let's do if input is equal to say up. Let's do a local player dash or dot position dot y plus equals 1. Let's include constants dot constants dot h. Which must have class type it as type player. Class type as type. Did this in a row. Local player pointer. The local player points to base address. Class. Yeah, player. Pause. Let's do pause.y. Okay, yeah. So it's because it wasn't a fucking I honestly can't remember why, to be honest with you, but Yeah. Let's add that there so there's no error. Okay, and this should, let's make this bigger. Just say 100. All right. If we now build return value ignored, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's x64. Let's build this. Build failed. What are their errors? This function or variable may be unsaved. Choosing array open underscore s. Okay, yeah, we can just do underscore s. Oh, let me add free console down here so it doesn't have cancer. Okay, let me. What are these, bro? What is going on here? Array open, this function or variable may be unsafe because using array open underscore s to disable depreciation use. Okay, yeah. Use underscore security and no warnings. Let me just copy this. Can I not copy this? Let me pull up my subline text. So yeah, I'm just gonna go add this to my fucking properties here. What is it? CRT warnings. If I just turn off all warnings, I'll fix this. Because I don't really care about that. Yeah, it's not unsafe, bro. Like it doesn't matter. Okay, you fucking bro. I know there's some place you can put this inside of, but I honestly can't remember where it is. Advanced calling convention. Let me see. Let me see how you add this. Visual Studio. How do you use CRT and where is it? This is not. So go to preprocessor. Oh, okay. C++ preprocessor. Okay, we built it successfully. Let's get this DLL. Okay. Okay. Next one's up. Alright, so if we now go to memory view, tools, inject DLL. Let's go Where the fuck is this fucker at? Saurbraten internal DLL. DLL injected, so we created a console. We type up. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. So you're able to write to the memory of the game from an internal DLL. Not too bad. I think I'm gonna call it there for this video. If you want me to go more in depth, make an aimbot. Actually, here, I'll do an aimbot next video. I think, and I'll go find the entity list also. Show you how to do that. But yeah, this video we just went over finding the player class. Went over the coding part, which was pretty easy, and yeah, just finding the addresses for the different variables that I want to use. Anyways, I'm gonna call it there.